So now our next panelist is an international speaker, mentor, and coach for deaf children and speech therapist for children with delayed speech. She is the founder of Impaired but Empowered. For her selfless work, she has been interviewed by German embassy and gave lectures at UHAMKA and UNESA universities in Jakarta, Indonesia. Please welcome Miss Ruchi Goel from Frankfurt, Germany. Yeah, as you told, it's good to have a mentor. So I will, as we also have a mentor with us, Ruchi Goel from Frankfurt, Germany. So I would like to ask Ruchi. I basically have two questions for you, Ruchi. I'm asking you both the questions together, as I understand these are both interrelated and you are an expert in both. So, Ruchi, you are the founder of Impaired but Empowered. As a woman, how are you empowering the impaired? And what are your thoughts on women supporting women? Do you really think the dream is slowly becoming true? Can you?
I'm on. Okay.
Yes, you're audible.
First of all, thank you for this discussion. I think women are born leaders anyways. I believe in that. So I think just it's another date, another day where it just becomes more obvious that we need to talk about women a little more, with a closer eye, with a closer eye, with a lot more love and compassion. Well, I feel that women are, they are just born leaders. It's because they are creating. They are the creators of new life. So automatically you become leaders, and you are given that task of mentoring a child the moment he or she is conceived. You're looking after yourself. You're nurturing. You are leading the path for that child. You're going to be nurturing that baby as he takes baby steps in, speech in the world. And so, but the whole thing is, we are given, you're taken, that thing is taken away from us. Why is it taken away? By different ways, by that saying that, men are working outside, and so women kind of think that it's a superior job. But trust you me, having a child with deafness really changed that whole perspective, and I became my own self completely. I took that power in my hand when I was born. When I had this my child, um, I suddenly questioned this whole thing, that yeah, this is the baby I'm supposed to mentor. How am I supposed to do it? So the moment I started talking to the baby in a very different way, I realized I'm actually delegating this job to other people also. And slowly I realized that mothers have a totally different journey, and men have, a small part to play unless we force them to get into it. It's just considered, okay, you are a mom, and so you have to raise a baby. But developing speech and language, increasing their outlook towards the world, it's a woman's world, but men have to be involved as well. And by giving them this right of learning their own power, automatically things change so much. So when I saw, other mothers also struggling, they think that, okay, my child has impairment, where do I go, how do I, go about it? They're looking at more at men, because you are looking at technology, you're looking at expert, not realizing it's the mother herself who has all the power. So when I met my mentor, and then I kind of, my whole outlook towards life changed. you know Going along the way, my husband was being taught by me, my family was being taught by me, and as we went along, we started talking about, including more women inside, because women are the center of the home. And now, over the years, I have mentored many moms, talking to them about, speech therapy, how you should be more engaged at home with your children, teaching your, family about what is required for the child to have a broader perspective. So it started as a very simple blog, but soon it became like a passion inside me, that this has to be spread out. More and more parents have to realize that it is the mother who's the universe, and unless we give her the power to raise the child in a way and we follow that, it's not going to happen. So in impaired world, you will realize, because the mother, like Suchita said, that, mother has empathy. Women are more empathetic. So I took that thread immediately. Yes, that is what it is. Because we have more empathy, we are able to relate with our children. And the moment you mothers are brought back together with the children, the whole perspective changed. Now we have all these mothers around the world. When they have connected with the children, they are raising them as, with the best that they can have. When they're raising more connected with the children, they are becoming stronger people because they are believing in themselves that yes, even though my child has certain disability, I have the power to change a life. And I see that unless we speak about it, we let it out, we discuss our issues, we go ahead and tell the world about it, it's not going to make so this is the reason I started, and I became a very vocal about the subject, that it's my whole the name of my whole concept is impaired but empowered. Yes, I have an impaired child, but because I believed and I never gave up, despite everybody telling me no, it may not be possible, I continued to do it. And I started talking to the other mothers. Now we are all empowered. So when I see each family, the mother is such a strong person. She tells me, ma'am, today my child is talking, and I told my husband, you know what, I could do it, you couldn't do it. Or telling around them that, you see, I was just a simple homemaker, and I was with a child who has speech delay or has certain disability, but because I never gave up, uh, uh, my child is integrated. So I feel because the women have more power inside, but they suppress it because of the world outside. We just have to let them speak their mind, find their own power, and you will see the world will change in a very different and a positive way.
Thank you, Ruchi. Thank you. It's always satisfying to listen to your thoughts and about your selfless work. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. From where I feel that my journey has been very different, because I was a homemaker because of certain choices, and then because a child who had disability kind of helped me find myself. So I feel that the mothers should realize their potential. Once they get married, what happens is when they have babies and they forget all their abilities over the years, and they often, these mothers, when I'm talking to them, I'm mentoring them, and they are often saying, I used to be an engineer, I used to be a chef, I used to be this, and now suddenly I'm just a homemaker and I've lost all confidence. But the key, like Sweetie said, yes, it's about, unless you speak for yourself, unless you stand up for yourself, say a no when you don't want to, when you don't want to do something, just, that will give you your confidence. I found my voice, many years, after, almost 10 years later, because of my mentor, I found my voice. And then I never stopped talking after that. So I'm all over, like, any space wherever I get, I'm telling these mothers, just come out and say what you want to do. Because if you don't, there is no one who's actually going to call and say, come on, I'm giving you the stage, come and talk about it. So just go ahead and push your way through, because the world is your stage, truly. So awesome job. You've got some esteemed, panelists. So it's been really very wonderful to talk to each one, listen to each one. You had asked one question: is the scenario changing? And you can really see women are really coming forward. It's like, I have made a lot of these WhatsApp groups where I call it like, support me, sister, because I feel that, it's my pain and I know what you're going through. So when a mom reaches out from across the world somewhere, tell her I really hear you. So I think these times are changing. Women are looking at supporting other women, because I think everybody, because of that empathy and the sympathy and the nurturing that they have, they know what they have been through. So the world is ready for women to come forward and share their stories of success, and not look at each other with envy, but pull each other up and tell them that, it's okay if you have not been able to achieve what you wanted to. You have a different scenario because of your life path that you have chosen, but still there is a lot that you can achieve. We are seeing, like, 60-year-old and 70-year-old, making, a difference on Instagram and inspiring the younger generation. So I think women are doing this so beautifully, and I think the world is ready for us women to, just take it on. And you see all these powerful women across the world ruling it. So awesome.
Yes.
Well,
So
I
I
had
would.
quite a few, but I was
No
restricted
problem.
to. I feel, first of all, learn to say no. I think we women don't say no enough. And that's one of the reasons people just take advantage of you. Don't give up on yourself, because I think we just give up on ourselves so many days. Each and every day, we are actually trying to build confidence, because there's so many of us, our family members will just like not let it build up. If I mean, it happens because of life situations. So don't give up on yourself, and just go ahead and live that dream. Take time out for yourself, because if you are happy, I'm teaching my daughter different things from my life experience. I'm telling her, if you are not happy, just say, I don't like it, I don't want it. Say a no, keep yourself happy, because if you are happy, it'll radiate outside. So just, I think those are the most important things that I feel that every woman should have. This,
Great.
because over the years, like, you forget what you have done, and you think your identity is only with this marriage and children, and you just forget, and you think it's just cooking, just cleaning, just doing this. But you don't realize that first 5 years of a child's life, if you read any manual, anything across the world, the foundation of every child is built in those first 5 golden years. And I am tapping on those first 5 years. So when I have a mom coming to me for help, asking me, what can I do? I have this disability with autism or speech delay or something. And I said, you have missed out 2 years where the child has, the person, the guru who's actually doing it is the mom. I mean, you just, one fine day you become a mother and you have a baby. Now you have to teach the child every single thing: cleaning, cooking, time management, the nutritious meals. I mean, you are a chef, a nurse, a doctor, a specialist, a psychologist. You are everything. It's just that you undermine yourself. And because you undermine yourself, the world also sees you like that. So one of our panelists had said this, that, don't just put yourself down, because the moment I say I am less, others are anyway going to tell you that the same thing. Just say, I'm me, myself, I'm a strong personality. Come forward, voice your opinion. You know, if you don't speak for yourself, nobody will stand up for yourself. Just go ahead, break those walls of barriers, voice out your opinion, because you really matter. Ask that child who's not, like, when I looked at my baby who just looked at me, couldn't hear anything. I knew if I didn't do something there today, my daughter wouldn't be a performer, an international speaker with me. She won't be doing that, because I believe, nobody believed that she could do it. She'll be into sign language. But not knowing anything, I said, okay, now I do it. And you empower each other. Just tell somebody, call your friend, just tell her, come, let's talk about it. Share your stories of success and failure, and things change. So you are the world in yourself, every woman.
Yeah. Yes, Ruchi. It was
Well,
fantastic.
I just want to, I think you both and MB also deserves a round of applause from all of us women, because I truly believe you have to have a tribe. For one woman to become strong, there has to be a tribe of women who's going to push her up. And I think you just brought all of us together, and, not just be humbled by each story, but also believe in ourselves, that even if it is a small thing that we have achieved, we still have achieved a lot. So what you have done is bring amazing women on the platform. So keep up the good work. Keep inspiring, because unless women, stand up for themselves, believe in themselves, let everybody have their spotlight, and, rejoice with them, it won't happen. So I think both of you just did a fabulous job of starting this platform, giving spotlight to the others. And I thought we should have the spotlight on both of you. And of course, Amrita, for being the absolutely fabulous moderator. Um, Great job done, and keep going. Best wishes. I'm very happy to come and, always be part of it in whichever way I can. And someday I'll come and see you wherever you are.
We are waiting for that day. We are eagerly waiting.
So thank you again. Fabulous. Keep going, girls. Very, very good.
Thank
Excellent
you.
work.
Thank you for your appreciation.
Since Shiva Priya is here, and since I'm into early intervention and, speech delay, deafness, disabilities, if you ever need my support, I'm most happy to come and to help mothers who are facing this issue, because abroad they do face a lot of issues with speech delay because of various reasons. So I'm very happy if you have anyone who has issues with that. I would be very happy to help and support.
We have 3,000 women in our group.
Wow.
So there are various problems which crop up, and then I keep connecting them with in the right directions. So Ruchi, I have you on my list. I'm going to connect with you soon.
Thank you. I look forward.
At top of my list.
So thank you everyone for participating, for supporting us, for encouraging us, and for empowering us.